There it is. Can y'all hear me now? I think y'all can hear me now. I think I have my mic on mute. Can you hear me now? I'm looking for y'all to let me know. You say your volume isn't working. It should work now. I hope it's working now because I just unmuted the mic. Yes, yes, there we go. All right, y'all. Look, I'm going to share the link. If you want to join, you can join us live. You don't have to show your face. Um, you could come on and show your face if you want to, or you can stay in the comment section. But we're going to get started. All right. I'm just going to let everybody know on Facebook that I'm here. Let me share. Let me share the link. Let's see. How y'all feeling? I know we are in the house because of the weather. Everybody's been locked in the house because of the weather. There's the link, y'all. Okay, let me let them know I'm over here. All right, hold on. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna share the link. It snowed in Dallas. I saw that. The weather is being crazy right now. I can go on with my my theories. Let's see. But it's been so crazy. I know in Virginia we're snowed in too. And yeah, it's crazy. Let's see. All right, y'all, let's see. Let's see how this does. Hold on one second. Yeah, I post the link in the chat if y'all ready. But as soon as I get done posting this, I am going to be ready to get readings. Let me know if you want to stay in the chat. You want me to look in a certain area, whatever you want to do. Okay. All right, let's see. There we go. Here we go. There we go. Now this should do it. All right, y'all. Okay. Let's get started. Christy said, I would like a general reading and would like to stay in the chat. Sure thing. Yes. Okay, let me know, y'all, if y'all want something. Yes, you feel incredible. Yes, I have to send you. And that's so funny. I've been so caught up today and I did not forget. I put it in my notes to send you what I said I was going to send to you. But I will be sending that to you for sure. And all right, so let's get started with Christy. If you want me to look in a certain area, y'all, just let me know. I'm gonna be looking in the chat. Christy wants a general. Yeah, you stay in the chat this time, Christy. Okay. Oh, cosmic vessel. Yeah, you want to stay in the chat this time. Okay. Yes. Okay. Let me know if you want me to look in a certain area. All right, Christy, spirit message for Christy. All right, Christy. Instantly, I'm seeing. I don't know if you've been thinking about inviting people over for just like a little social, to have some, or if you've been thinking about the past when you used to invite people over for just like a social gathering at the house. You know how, especially this used to happen back in the day where the grown folks will have their drinks and play cards and things like that to socialize, family coming over and all of that. And kids got to get in the room and go play. It's an energy of you needing that social life into your life, like being able to invite people you trust over to have that family feel. Okay, it's being brought up because there's a lot of joy in you that is not being shared with other people, that joy. You know how you're kind of like the life of the party. That's what I'm seeing. Like if you are there, your natural way of communicating with people, it really uplifts the room. And so this would be a good season for you right now to think about ways that you can either invite people you trust over, just for little social gatherings, or you go to a social gathering yourself with family, friends, or whatever. Okay, let me know how that resonates. Cosmic. Okay. You were like a general and stay in the I got you, Brittany. You said you want to stay in the chat. Okay. All right. Whew. Cosmic want to stay in the chat. What you need to hear, that's what you said. Okay. Let me put this in here. You say you're open to what you need to hear. Okay. Christy said, yes, on point. Thank you. It's time, Christy. It's time. This is a good season for that. That's another side of you that should be expressed. That joy, that party, life of the party type of thing. Okay. Cosmic. Also, if you want to stay in the chat and you want to have some privacy, just let me know too. Just put an owl next to you, whatever you want to do. If you don't want your name to be called, or you don't want me to put your comments on the screen, put an owl next to your comment, okay? Chrissy said, I definitely need a social life. Had fun times Christmas with my family. Good. Yes, it's time. It's time to incorporate that more. If you could start doing it. Okay. All right. So cosmic. Let me get into cosmic, and then I got you next. Okay. Cosmic. Mhm. 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 Okay, cosmic. I see some type of travel coming up for you. Are you thinking about and it's not really up for you, it's for one of your children. I see that there is some type of maybe he's been invited to some type of field trip, or some type of outing that involves a group of children. Okay. And if this is the case, you are doing the right things by preparing him to be able to navigate on his own. Because I'm also being shown that you're taking step by step, showing him the process of being aware, especially when you're traveling. Um, this is surrounding. It also feels like a train. So I don't know if even a train is being involved. But overall, the wisdom for you is to trust that you are preparing him in the right way to be able to travel and to have some level of independence. Okay. There's a fine line, I'm being told. There's a fine line between protecting our children and then suffocating them, preventing them, protecting versus preventing them from experiencing the world. Okay. So let me know how that resonates with you. I feel like this is just a reminder for you. Um, about that balance, okay, between protecting and preventing, okay, and to trust that you are preparing him for the next steps, okay. Yes, let me know how that resonates. Okay, you said, is this my older child school community? It kind of feels like younger child, but I see a child period, and it feels like some type of group trip involving your child. Okay, it does feel like something that is surrounding like a male figure being the lead of this group trip. Okay. um and it doesn't feel like a very far trip. It just feels like something where they go on some type of adventure, uh train ride. Maybe they're going to take the train to a certain place, and whatever it is. But this is coming up about that balance. You said, I've been focused on the balance for sure. Yes, yes, yes. And you know, in the type of world that we live in, y'all know this. The type of world that we live in, especially these days, it's just we really have to be extra cautious um with ourselves and with our children. I know growing up for me, my mother, used to be like, okay, just get back before the street lights come on or come check in, you know what I'm saying, throughout in the afternoon. And I would be outside all day. I know y'all feel this too, right? I would be outside all day, no cell phones, no technology, uh all over the place with friends, you know, coming back in to check in and get some water or get something to eat real quick and be right back outside and back in before the night before the street lights come on. And I would be safe. The community where I was living at was safe, and at those times it was safer than it is today. It's just a lot of stuff going on now, and that's understandable for a lot of us parents feeling like, that balance is difficult, trusting that they can do it on their own. You say, yes, no more street light days, right? It's hard out here right now. It really is, especially for the children. It really is. Okay. Okay, Cosmic. I hope that helps. Like I said, it's kind of like a reminder for you. You're so welcome. It's kind of like a reminder for you about that balance, because even though is difficult, we also got to trust divine intervention. And everybody has their story, everybody has their own life journey. You know this already, we know this already. I think it's, especially for mothers, we have to be reminded sometimes that just like we're here with our life journey, our children are here with their life journey, and we can't live our lives and their lives too. You know what I'm saying? um so yeah. Yes. Okay. All right, Shaloria. Okay. You said whatever spirit has. Okay, let's see. Mm-hmm. Okay. What is that? Okay. So I'm being told two things. There's some type of social interactions that you're having with, maybe even we're talking about family. So maybe even with female family members. Okay. And there is some disagreements or some opinions between you all. And these opinions and these judgments um, are causing some of you all not to look in the mirror. Okay. That's what I'm being told. And a greater understanding of why you may be having some disagreements that seem simple with some female family members is because some of those behaviors is also a reflection of your behaviors. Okay. And it doesn't necessarily mean that your behavior is exactly like theirs or their behavior is exactly like yours. Okay. So spirit is just wanting to point out to see yourself, to look in the mirror, reflect on what it is that you may be doing to contribute to maybe what you're doing, what you're saying, what you're thinking, that can contribute to some of the disagreements. Because I hear it's not me, it's not me, and it's so easy for us to get into that mode, y'all, especially when we feel like someone is um wrong, or they're not seeing it in a way that we think they should see it. And it's not me, But when we really just give ourselves some time and space, like, okay, why are we even having this conversation? Like, what got us to this point? without pointing fingers, but to just really look at it, even if they are the ones that's contributing more to the chaos. What is it about your response that's keeping the flame going? That's the mirror that Spirit is trying to say to look into. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let me know how that resonates, Shaloria. Cosmic said, yes, they have their own paths, and we will be safe walking them. And we'll be safe walking them. Yes, 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 yes. You know, I had to learn that mostly with my youngest child. My youngest child really has been teaching me that, and I've been practicing it even more because of my youngest child with my oldest. Hmm. You said, got it. Yes, that what we are. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Why am I not reading right? My eyes all blurry. I wear glasses, y'all, but I don't be wearing them. All right, got it. Yes, that's what we are exposing right now. Yes, that's our podcast. Do on point. Oh, okay. So you have a podcast. Yeah, let us know about this podcast so we can check it out. Yes, that's what y'all exposing right now. Looking in the mirror. Yes, yes, yes. Man, so many, we know that so many conflicts can be resolved just by social conflicts. It doesn't have to be like major conflicts, just like disagreements that we have with folks. It don't have to linger on just by kind of looking at the whole view and looking at um how we're contributing to it. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that sometimes Brittany said, drop your podcast name. I'll listen. Yes, drop that name, sis. I'll be over there too. I'll follow you. um, what is it? Just by being able to say, okay, when is enough? If this conversation with this person is just it's going in circles and we're not, flowing well, and it's just like, what is it that I need to do at this point so I can just, keep some harmony within myself? Maybe I just need to step back, not try to prove anything. Let it be what it is. You know what I'm saying? Hmm. Maybe I think I know it all. And that's what's contributing to the social conflict. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. I know I've been growing in that as well, being able to and like I said, the conflict that I'm seeing, sis, is not like extreme. It's just like, you know, we see it, typical type of conflicts. Peace magnet. You want a reading? Let me know. Brittany, if you would like a reading, I don't know if you did you say you want a reading? Who else is here? Yes, let me know if you want a reading. Uh-huh. Pretty sure you do. I just want to say, I just want to hear it first before I just go in. Okay. All right. So you want a general? You stay in the chat. Okay. Yes. What's your podcast, Shaloria? All right, Spirit. Message for Brittany. General. Okay, I got you, Magnet. All right, Brittany. I feel it coming up, and something about music, but I feel it coming up instruments. But let's see what Shaloria has to say. It's called Her, Healing Everything Revealed. Yes. And each episode is a reflection of our wrongdoing. Without pointing the finger at other women, we are pointing the fingers at ourselves. I love that. Please. Is it on YouTube? Where is it at? See, that was good timing, divine timing for Spirit to point this out. it was meant for you to share that on this platform, especially with the women who are here on this platform right now, so we can come on over and check you out. Yes. Check out the conversation. I love that. Mhm. That's where the sisterhood is built, and the sister code. The sister code. We got to get back to our sister code, because there's a lot of violations that's happening between the women aren't respecting their sisters, especially when it comes to relationships with men, and women are being sneaky and not considering other women. The sister code really needs um, to be renewed. Okay. Yes, that sounds good, right, Magnet? Okay. So as Shaloria is getting ready to share, oh yeah, where is it at? Is it on YouTube? Where can we find it? Okay, Brittany. So when I was going in, I was being shown something with musical instruments, okay, with you. I don't know if you've been thinking about learning to play an instrument, or you used to play in the band, okay? But I'm seeing even you guiding children to learn how to play an instrument, okay? Um it could be some percussion, all right? Um Instruments. Oh. Okay. So the reason why this is coming up, Brittany, is because you will receive all that you need easily, easily, without effort, effortlessly. If you allow, it's a little girl. That's what I'm saying. It's your little girl. Um, if you allow yourself to merge further into um, being involved in musical instruments. Okay. Because I used to play in the band, but both of my girls are in band and my son is picking up drumsticks. Yes. So that's cool, and I said I see a little girl. So I don't know if also your one of your daughters, is she interested in, like, I think it's called a xylophone or something like that, like this part of the percussion that makes the key you hit with the sticks. Okay. But even with him, your son picking up those drumsticks, I just see a lot of support coming in for you all and for you, like with this. The support feels like it's going to help take everyone to the next level. Okay. You said, yes, it's under my nonprofit, beautifully created. 2.0. Got you. So it's on YouTube. Okay. We're going to have to check it out. Is the YouTube name Beautifully Created, or is the YouTube name her? Okay. Yes. So overall, that instantly, Brittany, I'm just seeing boxes of gifts, boxes of support, opportunities, all of these things coming to you the more you involve yourself in that musical experience. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. A flow of gifts. Flow of gifts. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Brittany said, one daughter is excelling with her flute. My other daughter is picking up the guitar. My middle daughter won all regions last week. Pray for my pockets. Well, this is a confirmation for you. You heard what Spirit just said. You're going to be receiving support. Okay? You're effortlessly. It's coming in, because I know band could be very expensive. A band parent gotta be pulling out them dollars. Okay. I was in band at one point, and I just see that support coming in for you. Like a lot of that support is going to come in effortlessly. Spirit, is there anything that Brittany needs to know to give her the heads up of how? What source is it coming through? Okay. Um, let's see. You said we also just started a group in Facebook. Okay. And we will be going live on Facebook for the launch party Saturday the 31st at 3 p.m. Y'all got that? 31st at 3 p.m. It's on Spotify. Okay. I don't even have, you know what? I need to get Spotify. My son been telling me to get that Spotify. I really need to get the Spotify. Yes. Shaloria said to you, Brittany, yes to your brilliant children. I know that's right. Congratulations. That is so beautiful. A lot of good gifts and support is coming your way, Brittany. Say yes, thank you. Hey, Shaloria, she found you on Spotify, and we'll add you on Facebook. I'll add you on Facebook too. Okay. Let me go back to your post. You said your Facebook group. Is it her? Or let me look, because I'm gonna look for it right now, so it won't be like, oh, I forgot. What's y'all? Let's see. We gotta check this podcast out, y'all. She got some good topics for us. It's the Facebook. She said, thank you, Brittany. Yes. Magnet to Love, are you here? I know you want to look into love. Let's see. You said it's a Facebook group. Yeah, let us know the name one more time, and I'm gonna post it and I'm gonna look for it. Okay, Magnet, I see you. And I'm gonna go back to your comment. Shaloria, let us know the name one more time, and I'm gonna make sure everybody see it. Okay. All right, Magnet, you said you're curious what I see coming towards me regarding relationships, please and thank you. Okay, let's see. Relationships from Magnet to Love. All right, Spirit. I'm gonna find your page, Shaloria. Let's see. Hold on a second. All right. Love. Oh. Okay, Magnet to Love. I see someone already you're connecting with. Okay. And it seems like someone that you've known as a friend in some type of way, or just been knowing for a little while. Okay. He seems to be very laid back. Laid back in the sense he's not a loud talker, but he's not afraid to talk, of course. He definitely don't seem like he's afraid to talk. And he has his own mind, but he's not someone that projects his voice, okay? And that's a big characteristic. That's a big characteristic about him. Okay, he's very mellow. Okay, what is this? It's about And he also seems like you may have had this experience before because it does feels like someone that you've known already. That he is insisting on taking your time, taking his time, and you all taking your time to get to know each other, taking it slowly. Okay. Let's see. Have you ever, okay, because I feel like this is now and it's something that happened in the past. It's two ways. It's yeah, something in the past and something present. Okay. Have you ever had an experience with getting to know a guy and he seemed to be the one that communicates quite clearly with you that he wants to take things slowly? Okay. Whereas you were feeling like, hey, we could just, just move forward. Like, you know what you want, I know what I want. Let's just move forward. But he, on the other hand, was like, let's just take our time, let's just see where it goes, okay? Have you ever had that experience? Overall, the wisdom for you is about maybe a pattern that you've seen in your life when it comes down to um, the the knowing when you feel like something is right in a relationship, or you like, or it's a potential relationship and like, oh yeah, we work, we match, let's just go for it. A pattern of you just going right into it. Spirit is pointing to the importance of you allowing yourself to slow things down, give some space and time before you make that conviction, like before you check it off. Okay. Um, let's see. You mentioned someone before. The description was accurate, but the guy is someone I dislike and I don't trust. He uses people. He is very pushy. So, it's interesting that you said that, because you hear what Spirit was just saying, like a pattern that you may have found yourself in, where you would feel like, okay, I know what I want. Let's just jump into it. And Spirit pointing out you giving yourself time, space and time before you make a conviction that this person is someone that you want to move forward with. You said, I haven't met anyone I like, only people I don't like. Yes. So that is, you say, we look at your name. Look at your name, magnet. Okay. So it's a frequency that you're on, an energetic frequency. And what's going to help you shift out of that frequency is one of the things that's going to help you. There's so many things that can be done to help you shift your frequency, because that's the energy you're vibrating on, just like the tuning forks. You got a 400 hertz here and a 250 hertz here. And if you hit the fork together, or one of the forks is not going to ring the fork unless it's at a similar frequency, hertz, just like when you move a record to a different song, you have to pick it up, put it on a different space. Back in the day, my son told me I'm still thinking old ways. He's like, I don't have to do that with my record player. But there's a frequency that you're in where you're attracting men who you say you don't like. And part of the thing that you can do to help you shift out of that frequency is giving some space and time before you make a conviction of someone like, yeah, I like him, before you even think of liking or feeling like there may be a connection. Give some space and time just to observe and interact, and then make a decision. Quick, make that decision. Try not to be indecisive, and then move on. However you're supposed to. You said he was my ex-boyfriend's friend. Okay. Okay. Well, that was coming up. When you talk about love, overall, Spirit is just advising that you give space and time before you check it off, like, okay, this could be good. Because it's more so about your heart. That's what I'm picking up. I feel like you check it off in your heart a lot. Like you feel it, like, oh, I think I like him. I think I'm gonna give some time to get to know him. Yeah, yeah, he might be somebody I can vibe with. Spirit said, give yourself some time before you make that conviction. Shaloria said, thank you, Nay, for confirming this path. Yes, for us, Kalila is part of it, along with two other ladies. There may be a fifth woman being added, but not sure yet. But it's the four of us. That is so awesome. Give thanks for sharing, first of all, because we want to know where y'all at. That's some good stuff right there. That topic. And the focus, the mission that y'all got. You know, you said, and I just told them that we are speaking about yourselves and not about anyone else. Yes. Oh, yes. That is, you look, before I read on, because I'm going to read magnets too. Before I read on this next sentence, that is a habit, a collective habit. Not saying all of us women folk do this, but we have done this in some point in our lives where we will observe another woman's behavior or situation and it become gossipy. Okay. And we won't spend much time observing our own, speaking about our own dealings, what we are doing, what we are where we're having challenges at, and what we can do for ourselves to elevate ourselves out of it. Yes, I love that. Ain't about speaking, it's about self-reflection. I love that. Yes, 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 yes. I'm still looking for your Facebook. Did you start the Facebook page yet? I want to make sure I go on there. But if you haven't started it yet, and please send me the link when you do. Okay. You said that is our own dirty reflection. Thank you for the confirmation. You're so welcome. Yes. Yep. That needed to be said, because if y'all are delaying that process for this podcast, this is that boost, that motivation to go ahead and go on to the next steps, to get it out there. Okay, Magnet to Love, you said, I just don't feel attracted to a person that doesn't respect people. He used to always beg my ex for money and become pushy. Absolutely. So here's the thing. If you don't feel attracted to that type of character in people, the question you should go in and meditate on is, why am I attracting these people? What is it about me and what I'm doing, or what I am receptive to, what I'm okay with, that's making it an open invitation for these type of people to come into my energy field? It's something. Okay? It's something there. That you are vibrating on, that is welcoming that type of connection with these type of guys that you're not like, I'm not attracted to that, but there's something that you may be doing. Okay. And so one of those things that Spirit pointed out today was just that taking the time. That's one thing that can be done, taking your time. You said, see, this particular guy is a narcissist. I warned him before to not talk to me. So that part, okay, and you say you just seen him at a store. That last part, boundaries. We set the boundaries for ourselves. We set the rules for ourselves, because a lot of times we can't enforce or expect someone to respect the boundaries that we set or the rules that we set. You can't make a person do that. You see what I'm saying? They still have the autonomy. They still have their own will to do it or not. So instead of warning him, I warned him before to not talk to me. Why don't you just not even look his way? You not talk to him. You set that boundary and that rule for yourself where you're not going to engage. So that's part of shifting your frequency. It's all about you. That's why, yes, Magnet, it's all about you. It's about what you do. Going back earlier when we talk about that reflection. And I love how every time we have these sessions, there's a synchronicity going on with the chat and with everybody that's here. And Shaloria, we were talking about the podcast that you and the other sisters are putting together and how important that is. This is all synchronized. Yes. Let's see. You said, I asked another psychic why he follows me in a shop I go. She said he doesn't like to be told no. He was that way with my ex. Okay. Okay, what he told he was with. Okay, that was the same message. You got to set the boundaries. You have the power. We have the power. We got to enforce it within our own will, with our own energy. We got to set that boundary. We have to be receptive first to what it is that we want to experience. Okay. For an example, it's one thing to say, man, I really need to start eating fruits and vegetables more. I really need to start eating my fruits and vegetables more. I want to eat my fruits and vegetables more. Then there's another thing to say and do. I know I want to eat more fruits and vegetables. So I'm going to the store right now and I'm going to chop up some vegetables and fruit. And I'm going to eat it on Tuesdays to start. I'm going to make sure I eat my fruits and vegetables on Tuesdays. And then you do that every Tuesday. Then you add it on another day and so on and so forth. So the reason why I'm saying that, referencing that, is because it's important that we be mindful about what we say we want in our lives, and not only be mindful about what we say, but what we're actually doing to make it manifest in our lives. We have to put some energy into doing certain things. Okay. Yes. Well, it sounds like I see you have some other stuff in here. Okay, that's why you said don't talk to me. Okay. Interesting communication with his ex-friends. Yes. Well, if it's getting to the point, and that's the thing. That's the thing too. I see what you said here, and he just came up behind you and just kind of being pushy and being all weird about it. Okay. So this is being brought up for a reason, sis, when you asked about love, and just reinstating again how important it is for you to work on your energy. Okay. So that it gets to a point where you all won't even see each other because you are on different energy waves. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you could be in the same community with someone, but once your frequency change, you don't ever see them. You see what I'm saying? You and this person could have had some type of experience and you saw them all the time. And this experience wasn't a healthy experience. But then you start doing certain things within yourself and you change your own energy, and all of a sudden you never see them anymore. Okay? We are not our bodies. We are not our names. Okay? We have a lot of power. Energetically, we can do some things. Okay? Yes. You see, I used to argue with my ex about him, but it was 15 years ago. Yup, it's just time to get off of that frequency, sis. It's time. It is time. You said you were surprised as I described him good, but I didn't know who it was. And me and him are not friends. Yeah. Well, that's a heads up then. That's a heads up that this conversation needed to be had at this moment. And I hope this was helpful to you, sis. Please consider everything that was said through me, especially as it relates to you, making sure that you do what you have to do energetically, setting the right intention for yourself before you open yourself to date. Okay. So you can catch on if you're attracting these same type of energies, because if you don't do that, it's going to be the same energy in a different body all the time. We know this. You know this is. We know this. Well, look, y'all. I think I've been on here for just a little while. I'm going to go ahead and cut it short tonight. Okay. I hear my little son in there. He's being a little wild. I got to go tend to my baby. Well, I hope y'all stay warm. If you are in states where it's cold right now, I know it is cold where I'm at. They didn't shut everything down, but we good. And I hope everyone is doing well and not needing for anything. Okay. I'm going to come back on in a couple weeks. I'm glad y'all was able to get the notification. Let me know, or let others know that I'm going to be on here not next Sunday, but the Sunday after next. Okay, so we can grow this space, because I would love to eventually have y'all come on the video with me and we together have some conversations about different topics, spiritual conversations and all of that. Okay, you're so welcome, Brittany. You're so welcome, Magnet. Yes, you're so welcome. I don't know, but yeah, that energy got to be shifted. Have a wonderful night, Shaloria. You're welcome. Peace, y'all.